Bat and the Waiting Game, Chapter 11, Banana Fish. After bath time, Bat pulled on his pajamas and went into the kitchen, where he found Mom and Janie together at the table having breakfast for dinner, which they sometimes did when they haven't been time to fix a bigger meal. Janie was having fried eggs, and Mom was spooning out 2 platefuls of scrambled, one for Bat and one for herself. Bat did not like runny eggs. He didn't even like it when other people ate runny eggs, because then he had to witness it. But Janie liked to dip buttered toast into the little pool of yellow yolk, and she was Bat's sister, so sometimes witnessing such a thing was unavoidable. The bath had helped Bat to feel calmer, still warm from sitting in the steaming water. He drifted to a seat at the table and decided that Janie's disgusting eggs were something he could overlook tonight. "We have a week and a half to memorize our lines," Janie said to Mom, driving the edge of her triangle-cut toast into the yolk stream. "By the Tuesday after next, the director wants the whole rehearsal to run without any scripts." Bat piled a forkful of scrambled eggs onto his toast. "How do you guys know where to stand and stuff?" he asked. "That's called blocking," Janie said enthusiastically. "We have to write it all down in our scripts, when we come on stage and which side we come in from, and where we go, and when we sit down or stand up or whatever." "That sounds like a lot to remember," Bat said. "Oh, it is," Janie said. "But that's all right. I'm good at it. You probably would be good at that part too, Bat. You're good at remembering things." Bat finished his scrambled eggs and imagined himself on stage, surrounded by other kids, acting out the words from a script. He didn't really know how it all worked, so the things he imagined were fuzzy and vague. But they still made him feel nervous. "I could probably memorize the stuff," he said, "but I wouldn't want to be on stage with all these people watching." "I love it," Janie said. "I was born for the spotlight." A bright light shining around, right on him, with rows of people sat and stared. That sounds like some kind of punishment to Bat. "There's room in a theater for the performers and the audience," Mom said. "A show isn't a show without both. Bat and I will be your audience, won't we, Bat?" Bat nodded. "Yes," he said. "But tonight," Mom said, clearing away the plates and stacking them in the sink, "what do you two say to a game of Banana Fish?" They both said yes to Banana Fish, which was a game Janie had made up when Bat was little. Well, Bat had thought that she had made it up. When he was older, he found out that the game was called Banana Fish, was the game most everyone else called War. The only difference was that instead of saying war, when 2 people flipped over matching cards, you were supposed to call out Banana Fish. You could play with 2 or 3 or even 4 players, which was perfect for their family. Janie shuffled the cards and dealt them into 3 equal stacks while Bat loaded the dishwasher and Mom heated up some milk and cocoa in the red saucepan. Pouring it into 3 mugs when it was just the right temperature, they settled into companionable silence and began flipping over cards, whoever had the highest card taking all 3. After 4 rounds, the first match turned up Janie, and Bat even flipped over a 7. "Banana Fish," they yelled, and then dealt 3 cards face down, waited a moment, and then flipped a 4th card face up. Jamie's was a 6, Bat's was a queen. "Banana Fish," he called again, this time in triumphant. "Good one, Bat," Janie said nicely, and he smiled. "Thanks," he said. And then, even though he knew the answer, he asked, "Janie, why did you call this game Banana Fish?" He liked to hear the story every time they played. "Because when you were little, it was hard to get you to play new games with me. You only liked to do the things you already knew how to do, and I begged and begged for you to let me teach you how to play war, but you always said no. And then one day I asked you if you wanted to learn how to play a new game called Banana Fish, because banana and fish were 2 of your favorite words. Even though I didn't like banana-flavored yogurt," Bat added happily, "and you said yes to playing Banana Fish, even though it was the exact same game you've been saying no to playing, only with a different name. It's important to know your audience," Mom said, all 3 of them flipping over another card. Mom's Jack was higher than Janie's 9 and Bat's 4, so she took all 3. Bat didn't remember the day that Janie taught him Banana Fish, but he thought Janie had been pretty smart for getting him to play her game after all. "Since I wanted to play after you named the game Banana Fish," he said, "maybe I didn't want to play because it was called war. That's a word I don't like." "I agree," Mom said. "That makes 3, Janie said. "Banana fish are definitely better than war. Banana fish are better than war." And being together, cozy in this kitchen, was better than being apart. And that is the end of chapter 11 of Bat and the Waiting Game.